the wealthy and powerful will start paying their fair share of taxes.
I've been very proud of him and recognizing his significance for a long time.
They say behind every good man is a good woman. Sometimes there's also a good brother who's there to give you props.
I suppose the crucial thing is the way he approaches the political world. And what he has seen much earlier than virtually anybody did was that there was massive inequality and growing.
Meet 84-year-old Larry Sanders, the older brother of Bernie Sanders, the newly minted Democratic frontrunner in the race for the White House. But Bernie's not the only politician in the family. Larry, who lives in Britain, is currently the spokesperson for health for the Green Party of England and Wales. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, both Larry and his younger brother Bernie were heavily influenced by their family history. Most of their paternal family were killed in the Holocaust, and as a result, they knew the importance of politics growing up in the U.S.
We grew up in the time of Roosevelt's New Deal. So in addition to knowing the horrors that can come from politics, we knew that, just assumed, political people, political leaders can do very good things.
Larry says he used to advise his little brother when he ran for president of the student body at James Madison High School in Brooklyn. And even though he lost that election, Bernie went on to get involved in politics in college, where he was arrested during protests against housing segregation in 1963. After that, he went on to long stints in the House of Representatives and is currently in his third term in the U.S. Senate.
Health care is a human right, not a privilege.
And while Bernie's signature issue is Medicare for all, Larry says he too is working on health care in England on something called social care for retired people. He says he used to moan to brother Bernie on the phone about it and was surprised to learn he was really listening. The proof, he says, was in Bernie's Medicare for All proposal rolled out in the 2020 campaign.
It was different from his previous Medicare for All in that it had provision for long-term care, which is the American phrase for social care. So I was very pleased to see that. I didn't ask him if I had any impact.
But no matter what happens in the election, Larry says his brother has already made an indelible mark on the U.S. landscape, working tirelessly for decades to improve the lives of everyday Americans.
It's beginning to dawn on me that Bernard might be one of the great people of history. He might turn it around. That's hard to take for a little brother that used to beat up, so yeah, that's extra.